performance while waiting for the game. The 10,000 fans through the arena will receive a training contract. Arrive early in the family and get inside by Betty the Pool and the Love Award. Our next giveaway is a big one.
Welcome, everyone. A little extra excitement for you tonight. It's the first game of the NBA Cup with two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now, New York starting five. They've got Josh Hart. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Anunoby in at the three, the small forward. And for Chicago, MP is out there with Anthony Simons. Then there's Zach Collins. Then it's Buzelis. And it's Okoro in at the three spot. Here we go. It's game one of the NBA Cup. This game will count both towards group play and the regular season standings.
Yeah, to win this thing, you probably have to win this first game. Advancing with a loss is possible, but then you have to win your final three in the Cup group stage. So this opener is huge.
Now here's Anunoby. Here's Brunson outside. Collins with the rebound. Here's Buzelis. Back to Okoro. Pass to Buzelis. 6 on the shot clock. There's Simons with a three. He buries it from three.
And you can just tell Simons has a lot of trust in his three-point shooting ability.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. We talked about the matchup issues that Karl Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's MP. Last game out, he had 40. Collins finds MP. Another three for Chicago.
And the three ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
One of the most exciting teams in the league, Doris, the New York Knicks.
BA, there's a saying that the NBA is better when the New York Knicks are in the house and they are good. How about the resurgence over the last 5 years? They want to win now, and that rabid fan base is eating up all this success.
Yeah, still early in his career, but MP has a silky jumper.
Outside Anunoby. It's Hart on the wing. In his last outing with 12 points. And Hart throws it down.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Now here's Simons. 17 points in his last outing. Collins with a screen on Hart. Back to Simons. The three is up. The Knicks with the rebound. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
No one was surprised last year when they won their season series against this team. And most people expect this to be a repeat of that, too.
You take nothing for granted. These teams are very familiar with one another, and we expect a close contest.
Out to the right wing. MP outside. Hey, expanding his range. Count it. All three of his attempts have gone in.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Changes here for New York. Robinson comes in for Anunoby, and it's McBride in for Bridges. A minute 53 left in the opening quarter. And a deep three from Towns. New York again can't hit. Chicago leading by 7. No doubt Anthony Simons has shown he can be a 20-point-per-game scorer in this league.
Yeah, the shooting is great. He's a natural at finding his shot, but he'll be targeted at the other end. That's where he's got to improve.
And it's Simons missing.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going, keep working at it.
McBride can't get it to go. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Pass to Buzelis. Takes a 3, and it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Knicks trail by 7. Outside McBride. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, Mitchell Robinson, if you fail to get a body on him, he will go to the offensive glass and make you pay.
And here's MP from outside. Knocks down the long J. Henry's got 11 points.
Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Here's Brunson. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
Bulls leading by 6. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And Okoro gets it to go.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. MP against Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Over MP. Here's Robinson. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
MP getting it done for Chicago. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is making some changes. Okoro is checked in for Sexton. Anthony Simons comes in for Giddey. And MP subbed in for Jones. OG Anunoby's checked in for New York. On the court right now for the Knicks. Bridges at the small forward with Anunoby at the 4. Miles McBride is out there with Jose Alvarado. And it's Robinson in at the 5.
MP ready to rise and fire as soon as he touched it.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Three-pointer, Bridges. Chicago with a rebound. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Yeah, they were dialed in from deep in that one. The basket must have looked as big as the ocean because they were hitting everything.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter.
Well, Grant, you look at the Bulls, middling on both ends. What's their biggest need?
You know, B.A., I think it's length and athleticism. You can't have enough of those type of players in today's game. You look at their activity stats, the steals, offensive rebounds, very much in need of a boost. Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Okoro outside. Pass to Simons. Just 5 on the clock. The rebound by Bridges.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, no matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind. Back to you.
No quit. All right, Allie. Thanks a lot.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Chicago making some changes. Collins, he's checked in for Smith, and Buzelis is subbed in for Miller. New York also changing it up. Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for Bridges. Shamet comes in for McBride, and Brunson is subbed in for Alvarado. Towns for 3, and again the Knicks missing.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Brunson taking his time here. And the shot goes down. Brunson's got 6.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, this summer saw the first ever 7-team trades in the NBA. And might wonder why it makes sense to involve so many parties, but basically teams have more flexibility salary-wise in these multi-team deals. It is enough to make your head spin, guys. This is where things are headed.
Big moves. Okay, Shams, thanks for the update. Here's Brunson. Lays it up and banks it in. Brunson's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's fantastic shot making this quarter after struggling a bit in the first.
Okoro passes to MP. Sends it home from three-point land.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
50 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Anunoby. Outside Robinson. Here's Towns. Puts up a 3. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Well, Cat answers with his own 3, and he says, I told you I'm the best shooting big man in history.
Here's Simons. 3-pointer. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
Boy, they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall.
And the basket by Shamet.
Well, OG Anunoby is going to continue to develop his game, and that pass, that was pretty.
Pass to Buzelis. Now here's Simons. Just 3 on the clock. And the shot goes in. Give him 8 points now.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so it's Chicago. They're feeling great, a 21-point lead. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. We'll be right back after this word.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings.
Looking at the Bulls, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things, and I gotta say they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I gotta say, they are making it look easy, here in this early part of the season at least. And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Bulls.
You know who's having a great time watching these guys launch it from downtown? Me. You know who's not? Wilt Chamberlain over there.
Yeah, I don't even want to look in his direction. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And it's Simons with the ball for the Bulls. Anthony Simons out there with MP. Then it's Buzelis. Then there's Isaac Okoro. And it's Collins in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. And here are the Knicks now. And really the heartbeat of this Knicks team is Jalen Brunson, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the lifeblood both on the court and his willingness to take less on his contract, giving them the leeway to enhance their talent. And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Okoro outside. Pass to Buzelis. Back to Okoro. And here's Simons. Another three for Chicago.
Yeah, such an assertive shooter. Simons has his feet planted and just hits it.
Outside Brunson. Stolen by MP. Pass to Buzelis. Out to Simons. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simons. And now a look back at last year's top shooting teams in the NBA. New York in 5th.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
Brunson misses. Chicago has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Fires the three. Another three for Chicago.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And there it is for him.
Boy, as strong as he's been, they're going to need him to continue shouldering the load to try to break through.
MP outside. Pass to Okoro. And here's MP from outside. Wow! Now 10 for 10 after that one. He's on fire.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
From outside the arc. Brunson misses.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And you look at Brunson, listed at 6'2". You wouldn't think he'd be such a handful inside doors.
Handful might be an understatement, B.A. He is a nightmare, free throw line and down. Why? Because he has moves and then counter moves. His footwork is exceptional, and I don't care what kind of defense you play, the guy will be able to get off a shot, and most often it's going to go in.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And it's Brunson again missing. Chicago's got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far. And down it goes. 2 points.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
6 to shoot. Back to Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. To stop the run, and he hits the jumper. 14 points for Jalen Brunson.
We know that the defense in today's NBA wants to take away the rim and the three. Mr. Brunson says, I'll take that mid-range.
2 points. That one goes.
This guy is on fire right now. Defense has got to step up and try to disrupt his rhythm.
The Knicks have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Karl Anthony Towns is taking his rebounding to a new level in New York. He said, I didn't put all this muscle on for no reason. I'm going to keep playing physical, keep playing my game, and I'll keep demanding attention from every defense and then let the game play out. Brian, back to you.
Physical. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Sinks it from distance.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Drains the triple. Brunson's got 9 points now in the second half.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
Here's MP, and there's another one for Chicago.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Takes a 13-footer. And it's New York with another.
Folks, look out, because Jalen Brunson has caught his rhythm on the offensive end, and that typically means a long night for your opponent.
Puts it up from 15. That shot off the mark. so it's MP making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. He's nearing the 40-point mark, just getting whatever shot he wants. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
We've done a great job moving the ball. Let's keep the ball moving, extra pass, attack, pass, and play, okay?
Billy Donovan enjoying the activity. Good ball move. Checked in for Chicago. New York also changing it up. Josh Hart's checked in for Robinson. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for McBride. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Hart from long range. Chicago with a rebound.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
So on the floor for the Knicks. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the three. Miller finds MP. Just 4 to shoot. The shot. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Outside Hart, back to Brunson. And to encourage more mid-range and post play, some have suggested moving the three-point line out.
I do not like this idea, BA. You can't move the corner any further back. How many sideline violations do we already have? Let the game play as is. MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
Towns, a screen on MP. A shot to stop the run. Brunson misses.
Well, trying to reply to the three on the other end just doesn't go down for him.
Outside Giddey. MP against Anunoby. Henry. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 8 now. From 13. Anunoby can't get it to go.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bulls.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
This is the very definition of being in a zone. Everything the defense tried against him, he had an answer for it.
Just leaping up to the rim, no one could get in Anunoby's way.
Pass to Sexton. Here's Giddey. 26 seconds left in the game. And it's Sexton, that time on the assist from Giddey.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And here's Brunson, covered by MP. Over MP. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. Doesn't matter, just make shots.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. And remember, tonight's win means they're 1-0 in the NBA Cup. A great start to the group stage.
Well, getting that first win under your belt is huge. They still have 3 games left, but they're in a great position going forward.
Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana. Take it away, Jennifer.
The win was impressive. 40-plus points in the win, another level entirely. When did you know you were in the zone?
If you're living the right way, you wake up in the zone. My teammates and I were on the same wavelength already from the jump, so we stay there.
So you live in the zone then?
No, we are the zone. Jennifer Quintana, it does not exist without us.
Well then, congrats on another day in the zone, MP.
Hey, I like it here, so I appreciate you.
Thank you. Over to you, BA.
Okay, Jennifer, thanks a lot. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.
Pizza again? Yeah, pizza.